Hello. How we doing today, boys? We doing alright? We ready to continue with this shit show? So, where did we leave off? So basically, we have woken up. We are this gentleman here. We have no idea what our name is. We have no idea who we are. We were basically on a big drinking binge. And we've lost our memory. So now we've woken up. We discovered that actually we are a police officer. There has been a murder. I was meant to be investigating, but instead I got drunk. And now my partner, Lieutenant Kim, has appeared to help me out. So far, literally all we have done is tried to fuck all the women in the vicinity. It has not gone well. Why must you make my sweet sideburns boy a misogynist? Look, if it gives me the option, obviously I'm gonna do it, you know? That's what games are about, you know? Like, doing things you wouldn't in real life. Look, he's not, well, I mean, he's pretty sexist. I was gonna say he's not sexist, he's just horny, but no, he's pretty sexist. And besides, it's like the 50s, they were all sexist back then, right? But yeah, so this is the hotel we woke up at. We like smashed a window, we owe them money. And yeah. Fascist route incoming? Oh no. Wait, is that a thing you can do?
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
50s of what century though? Ah, that is true. I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you
We
with?
need directions.
Of course. Where to?
I'm looking for a dead body.
Oh, that's right there.
Okay, so through the broken fence bit. Yes? Oh, sick.
She's relieved someone has come for it. Finally.
Where am I?
What do you mean?
Just tell me where we are.
We're in Martinez, sir. This intersection is called Roundabout North, I think.
Okay, so we're in the north. Sick. So what's up in the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
I was like, over the weekend I was really wanting to carry on playing this, but I was like, I can't play it without streaming. Can't stay, but I don't love you anyway. Have some money and show us your boobs. Thank you so much, Sappy. Hello. Hope you're having a good day, man. Thank you for the 22 months. That's fucking sexy. Hope you're having a good day, man. How you doing, Sparky? You right? What's in the east?
Harbor Gates? Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
Why is there free teas in the fleet?
Some shops
What's up,
and a bridge.
South?
The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
Can I maybe make the interface slightly bigger? Let me how is that better? God, that's large. What's on the other side of the canal?
Just the coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Yeah, I'm alright, man. Like I said, I was I mean, it's can I not, why is it like fucking huge, or like is this better or is this worse? I feel like this is a bit uglier, but I guess we'll dyslexic font is on. Maybe we'll turn it off. Is that better or worse? What's in the west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the mud.
Oh, blood, how's it going, man?
There are some islands in the bay.
This is better?
They're hot.
Okay, we'll run it like this. Thanks.
No problem.
Who are you?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Good to meet you, just a gardener.
I am pleased to meet you too, officer.
Okay.
Of course.
Well,
I won't hold you back.
surprised I
If
couldn't try
this
and fuck her.
holds, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Could I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another
Hey.
pair.
Thanks. You're swell. Nice, man. How was your weekend? How's everyone's weekend been? Pigs go home. I don't know why I read that as piss go home at first. Right. Yeah, baby. I mean, you don't have to read. You've got it's recorded. You know, they've got voice acting. Can I run? I can. Hello. Can I crowbar you?
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
Banger.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up.
I'm gonna listen to it.
From another planet. Hey there.
What's going on?
The jam, my man.
What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike. Scabs agitating. All around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days.
Limbo,
Oh,
huh?
days.
That's where I am.
Yeah.
Do we have a disco death count? No, but should we have a disco rejection count? Like how many times I try and fuck someone and they say no?
It's official. He too agrees. This is the antechamber of the afterlife.
So how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Could you say it again, only a little less plodding?
Everyone's a critic, man. It's okay. I've been here a whole week already.
So hang on, is this font meant to be less helpful to dyslexic people?
So tell me, what do you need?
Do you have any smokes on you?
Nope, don't smoke. Some of the other drivers do, though. There's still a few around, waiting for the jam to disperse. Or waiting for the sweet release of death.
Same.
Yup.
How you doing,
Nothing
extra?
wrong with that statement. Your senses have nothing to add. You left the ask around elsewhere.
You could also check the kiosk down the street. Frit. With 3 T's. Never shaw's weird.
Weird. Could I spare some change?
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
Spare some change. Who's that?
The bosses, man.
I don't know who these bosses think they are, but that sounds like a good arrangement for them.
Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down in his luck. If I had saved 4 myself.
Tell me more about this strike.
It's like, whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands. No way
It's
in
working.
or out.
Boo. I'm gonna be honest, Blood. It wasn't, but I think I've turned it that way very quickly. What's the
Some pretty
union
wild
demanding?
stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? Forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
Going hobo cop. I don't need money, probably. Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid.
That honestly just sounds like my hometown. Not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined
Oh
life.
god, he's a hippie.
Thinking, reflecting, observing.
That's the towards the horizon.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ending,
Exactly.
get on to the next one.
Know anything about the dead man?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being
God,
stranded
this
in the
guy
midst of a sea
sucks.
of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
And your
A
conclusion?
sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
What are you hauling anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Okay, and what are you actually hauling?
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man.
This
I've
guy.
got another haul of foul cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits and that kind of thing.
Yo, we should like slav it up. Give me a
They usually
trackie.
get shipped to Grad in the off-seasons. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
Can I get one of the
We're
tracksuits?
pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't
Pussy.
be happy.
So nothing illegal?
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
Your machine is behind you?
This rockin' beauty.
We should play Salt.
Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested
What's
in heavy-duty
salt?
cargo machinery?
Yeah, lorries are pretty cool.
Neat. For carrying large quantities of cargo a long distance.
Get your
The
boy.
man taps his fingers rhythmically.
Don't be a stranger.
Bye. I never want to talk to that man again. See of thieves. Thieves. What was the... How do I highlight shit? I can right click, okay. Okay. I still don't know what Sotf is. Is it a grave?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic.
How the fuck is that even still standing?
Of the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and
Oh, well,
rods.
there we go.
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II."
Oh, Sons of the Forest. I like how this game has come out like less than a week ago and you're already expecting me to know what Sotf is. Sure, 28%.
Even by the standards
Hey!
of kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his
That's literally the first check we've got this entire game. What way was he known for his profligacy? 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 How did they say that?
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family.
How did he manage to play for the entire
And
national
the
treasury?
Insulindian Isola. Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices.
Look, all I'm saying
Kruger
is...
Sol Aurum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept
Nice.
on a huge pile of gold-tipped feathers, like some obese dragon. Instead of a bed,
But
like a normal
just because I talk about something doesn't mean I know what I'm talking about. I would like to sleep on gold hustler style.
Wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine collection.
His what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy. Not just any nose candy, though. We're talking Royal Philippian blow, allegedly twice as potent as the stuff you find nowadays, and purple. Philippian cocaine was purple.
Have you bought it like straight up, blood? So he was addicted to nose candy?
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later. Right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian.
So obviously we know what nose candy is. This is a lot to
His
process.
Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the
Where is he buried?
beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned up the royal mausoleum.
What happened to the statue?
original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the Coalition's airships during the turn of the century revolution, when Martinez was leveled.
So who restored it?
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol.
That's such a dick move.
The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating.
Nah, that's a bad idea.
People in Martinez tend to agree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young Ironists. Philip III, the Squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death.
Okay, that was some cool lore that I will 100% forget almost immediately. Why the fuck are there are ruins in... Oh my god, yes. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Oh, look at that. I'm gorgeous. I don't remember what suggestion is. I think, well, I feel like maybe I should take my trousers off. Because I get that, like, the buffs are cool, but I kind of don't want the debuffs. Yeah, fuck it. Beery. What's this? Ooh. Hello?
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph
Alright, share the love.
in her
What
hands,
you listening to?
and there is a warm smile on her face. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes, and food money.
Okay, I'm gonna be polite in case she has some smokes.
No response wherever this woman is. Your words fail
Grandma?
to reach her. Nothing. Her smile
Okay, I'm gonna
just
snap.
keeps widening.
God.
Her hair is grey like lead.
Distinct lack of disco in this Elysium.
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Why?
Why? I just told you why.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. You don't think this is disco-y? Look at these trousers. Look at these shoes. If you ignore the crowbar... Wait, bullets? So I'm gonna need to shoot at some point. So I can die in this? Or no? Okay, I can't come down here. These were ruins full of snow. I've done that. Ooh. Yeah, but I didn't know if I could actually die or not. I just kind of assumed. How am I on the brink of death? I've got loads of health. I can get hit like twice. Can I talk to any of you? Oh my god, I'm gonna fight him. I can tell right now. Hello.
Bastards! We have a right.
Look at his face.
to
No, he's
work.
fine. What's going on?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha
You
male.
don't fuck with us. Beat the honest worker down.
Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
See, I want to fight him because I know I'll get my head kicked in, but I'm thinking no because I like the workers.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work!
Woo!
Right to work!
Yeah, join in, guys.
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side.
What kind of a cause are we talking about?
Rights of people, rights of workers, to have gainful employment, to make a salary, and
Moody
eat their
anti-union
families.
confirmed. No! Wait, what? No, wait. I thought these guys are union. I was like, I support these guys. Are these guys not the union? Wait, scabs are bad? Oh shit. Wait, no, because he says that. Wait. Fuck. He said, "Are we you here to beat the honest worker down?" I thought these were the workers. He's like, "Oh, we want to work." Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you're a prick then. I have questions for you though.
Why we're not allowed to make a living here?
Okay. I got it. Reading comprehension roll failed.
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scott.
Can I clunk him on the head with my crowbar? I want to get into the harbour
Have
too.
fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through things. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
Interview people
I
about
know
murder.
nothing about it.
Absolutely nothing.
Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs.
That's gonna be a
Anything
Republican.
to stay alive.
I could never.
Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. We should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers.
I wish I could just tell him to go fuck himself. I don't know.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir. Pity.
Let us work!
Who are these
Honest men and
strikebreakers?
women with rights, work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those
Give lip scabs
who do
around.
want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud?
They definitely just
No.
follow him because he's big
They
and
follow
loud.
the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do.
Let me. I mean, I know what a strike is, but we're
When
gonna
a
see what
bunch
he
of
says.
ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people. Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boys.
Wait, what did the strikers want?
workers' rights, while we have the right to work.
When the man moves around, you perceive some serious abs underneath his tight-fitting shirt. This man is in shape. There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
He's a fucking plant. Ill-fitting. What does that mean?
His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence. He ignores your question,
You're wearing new clothes.
choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obvious.
He's a fucking plant. 100%. Plant unions confirmed.
There's something off here, but he won't say what. You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Okay, I've got to ask. Where exactly are you from?
What's it to you?
Part of the investigation? No. I'm going to figure out the strike mask because he's going to be like, oh, good, you're on my side.
Big man, caused by union. But I only fight for the rights of people.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm interested in your background.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, jamrock, backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
Sweet, I know bars. Been thrown out from several, maybe that's why he seemed familiar.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Yeah, I think I've been there.
Uh-huh. It was a long time ago.
What exactly is your goal here?
We were promised
I think, like,
we'd be in there, working.
it's kind of weird
Bastards haven't
that,
shut the
like,
gates.
in America, unions are so, like, I feel like, wait, do you have to specifically join a union in the US? You're unable to breach the entrance.
Main gate's locked.
Because I feel like,
Heavy ordnance to bust it open. Try to get in through the secretary's office.
I feel like in the UK, at least in my job,
Guards block
like,
the way to the access panel.
it's just a thing we can access. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have to, like, sign up specifically for it.
And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Head measurer?
Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind it.
How bad can one guy be?
Bad.
Oh,
Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained.
it's fine, I've got a crowbar.
I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers. Not fighters.
Current job optional, last union job it was required. Oh, okay. Interesting. Wait, so do you have to pay to join a union? Why don't you just talk to them?
Like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
Oh, he's one of those.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now. If you can't get in anyway.
But you have to pay to join a union?
No,
Why?
they will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
Okay, so this guy's a prick. Yo, there's change on the floor over here. Quick, pick it up before someone else notices. Hello.
Scab?
No, I'm not a scab.
They're kind of a worm.
What is a scab?
Contend with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us.
Wait, shit. When did I get up there? I was busy reading this, and then all of a sudden I like teleport next to it. Where did it all come from?
Beats me. Somewhere in the ground, I think.
Yeah, it seemed to like him
Gotta
much.
be bloody stupid, freaking evil to Scab. Or I guess scared, maybe. But scared of what? Of who? Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
Have you tried talking to them?
We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
Well, I'm not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money." Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north? Come to see the strife?
I'm a bit short on money, can you give me some of it?
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
Oh my god, catch it. We got this.
The coin magic slips by your outstretched fingers and falls.
Exactly, Lex.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do, passing around cargo and such. Was not meant as provocation or ridicule.
The boyadero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
Hello? Where did that voice line come from? What do you mean trickles of blood adorning my clothes? All Moody's are bastards. Appreciate it.
Right, always glad to help out the RCM. We're on the same branch, you and I. Humans, I mean, not slithering scales.
I'm investigating a murder.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
It's true. Or assigned Moody at birth. I have no idea what I'm doing.
I have no idea what I'm doing either. I don't even know what day it is. Don't tell me. It's a better day that way.
I need to know what's behind the gates. I'm exploring.
My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits.
Does this mean you can let me through?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
Just that simple, I just walk in.
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Measurehead? I want to see
Yeah,
Measurehead.
the 2.5-meter tall Semini
Oh shit,
supremacist
he is
head.
big, isn't he?
Walk right past him, then press the button to unlock the door, then go past him again,
Okay.
and you enter the arbor through the office. It's that.
For some reason, it doesn't seem like it's going to be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in
Oh,
a
I
physical
definitely could.
confrontation. Or you could convert to his Semini supremacist worldview. Or maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Has anyone here ever bested him?
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
Nothing a couple of solid hooks from Dexter and Sinister won't fix.
Has any of the scabs tried converting to his worldview?
Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition.
Just go deaf. We've got it,
Sure.
another thing. What's the strike
You
about
know,
anyway?
Serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss.
Okay, bye. Oh. What's this? Press button behind guard. Okay. What's this? Hello. Hello.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Oh no, he's found the racism. My body does not betray my degeneracy.
You have succumbed to Al-Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Yeah, whatever. I'm an alcoholic. Now I need to enter the harbour.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Okay, so race stuff is unimportant. I just need you to let me do my job.
Begging for help. Attempting to pass via for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war.
Corporate stuff is
missiles and
unimportant.
aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Quakers. Now
Inexplicably
you
potato
ascend
obsessed.
to the genetic summit. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop.
Okay, that is true, to be fair.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbour.
I just need you to move about 20 centimeters back.
It is my task to keep the degenerate tongues from entering the arbor.
You're right about all this. Whatever, you're right. Just let me get into the harbour.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al-Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
What are those tattoos supposed to mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race. I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
Are you sure I'm not craniometrically superior to you?
You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability. From a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw makes you look like a baby.
I mean, to be fair, that makes it easier to read. I don't mind having it bigger.
Just an observation.
Okay, what else?
It is impossible to see any more of your bone structure. It is covered in the ravages of Al-Hul. From what remain of your features,
He really is just tearing me apart. Huh?
fleshy lips, baldness of the head, and long arms relative to lower limbs. This leads me to conclude you are not a police officer. You are a common criminal, an offspring of murderers and sailors from Sur-la-Clé and Vesper, and possibly even the degenerate.
Genuinely, he is just like, like he's so calm about it as well. Your hair, whack. Your jawline, whack.
Your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all Rivasholians. Your parents and their parents made the decision to reproduce while under the influence of Al-Ghul. That is the only reason you are here.
He's right there. It's almost impossible to get it on unless you're both drunk. It's too scary when people are sober.
Aren't the union that you serve white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
Maybe you still serve them. How does that factor?
Mr. Claire is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polyculture.
Oh, he's one of the good ones. Okay, got you.
Something your race and mystic communists never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
I guess my jam is a mysterious fourth thing.
Jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? You have picked them up from rock and roll songs?
Yeah.
Rock and roll is morbid. Only Koikos listen to it anymore. There is no life left in it. My people abandoned it long ago. It leads only to neurodegenerative herpes and heroin overdoses.
Shit.
I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory.
Okay, who are the Seminoles?
Race. The South Island race, haplogroup A4A. We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericamasis and arrived here 4,000 years ago.
Okay.
We are the future. That is all.
So you're born and
need
raised
to
on the islands
know.
before you moved here?
I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulumbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminoles women walk in.
So he wasn't even
the
born on the
as
islands?
of Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the Bay. No. I have heard about it on the radio.
Yeah, I knew. How's it going, man? So he's Revacholian.
I'm from Couronne. And no, it is not just Revachol. The city is central.
So he's never even
to
been
strategy.
to his
Ready
homeland
to
that he
trade
feels so
networks,
strongly
our
about.
culture
Interesting.
will dominate
Typical,
the world.
literally.
You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with, and never getting into the harbor.
Kim, what do you think about this?
I don't think anything about this. We are wasting our time having this
Boring.
Your pedomorphic friend
My,
is
my
right.
what?
You should leave here with your
Does that
tail
mean like
between
child
your legs,
looking?
contemplating race extinction. I am.
I will attempt to subscribe to his theory.
Ask what kind of races there are first.
Hey, okay.
Classification is core to this stuff.
I'm new to the world. Help me understand.
Do you?
I do.
There are 3 categories of race. Type A,
Of relating to or
heroic
resulting from
race.
the retention of juvenile
Type B,
characteristics. Okay, so he looks like a child,
servile
basically.
races. And the vile sea
Yeah, literally, the way-
children of pederasty.
Of course, the skill check I pass is gonna be this fucking stupid racist shit. What's type A?
Those are the Simonese, Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Mao, of course. The Mao are riddled with
racist.
to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant. A common result.
Is that a
of
common
in-
result of inbreeding? Lactose intolerance?
A receding genetic pool has led the Mound on reprehensible street parades in Mound cities like Stadskanal and Redefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet.
So they're the
and green
Dutch.
tassels on their hats.
So who exactly
You
are
know
they?
them by the names of their nation states. The Oranese, the Gotwald,
Okay, yeah, so that's this
Königsteiner.
universe's version of the
My
Dutch,
people
basically.
simply call them Maun. The Maun are proof that you can have too much Occidental racial purity and tassel-centric culture. Inbreeding has led to a lactose-intolerant subrace whom no one
Okay,
can
so
tell
who are type A
the
then?
Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North Königsteiners, all have type A race propensity. The other large Mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. True, they are violent and expansionist, but they have a
Glandular
glandular
problem.
Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi, eat toxic mincemeat-based food, which in turn only produces.
I'm not seeing a problem here, man. El Mariachi music's pretty sick, and minced meat-based food is sick. I love chili, I love bolognese, I love lasagna.
As proven by the
So who are the
Maun
Simonese?
and the Mesk, Occidental type A is in retrograde. The Simonese and the Areopagites are on
Okay, so what's the difference between these?
The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Simonese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an evil
That is true. I am a lower race according to this guy.
Isola of Pericarnasis. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls. The latter is perfected and adapting. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite or Simeopagite super race. That is all. There are no more type A races in the world.
Nature was not capable of more.
Okay, so type B.
They are the
Type B.
unheroic races. Amorphous
I love the voice acting in
competitors
this.
of the great race. The Khoi
Like,
and the
I get that-
Bachelier, they are
Oh god, no.
to an untrained eye, the Khoi could be white, pinkish, like a ham sandwich.
Okay.
into their eyes.
I'm not gonna lie, I was worried for a minute there.
They are of a distinct muddy color, and so is their skin. Unhealthy, sweaty.
Yeah, I know he's talking about some like pretty horrific shit, but like he's got such a nice, calm voice. I quite like it.
Thinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the Grad people have undergone for drinking alcohol and smoking the
What is his problems with
degenerate
potatoes?
tobacco and for eating potato. The Khoikhoi, the countless micronationalities of Grad are all inexplicably
Literally,
obsessed
what is wrong with this
with
guy?
dogs.
Like potatoes are so
The
good.
only thing they like more is divided into microscopic ethnostates, like political amoeba.
What are Vachelaires you mentioned?
The Vacholians, halfway between Tipa and the racial cauldron. Two mixed to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little revolution.
I just don't understand why this man is
The
here if he
single
hates it so
greatest
much.
failure
You know what I mean?
committed by humans in our 82,000-year history.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening. That seems a little off.
Pretty sure history hasn't lasted that long.
The mysteries of the people of this planet are a tragedy that has played out countless times over, like a fever dream of skin, hair, and bone. Wake up, my chest.
I don't really know what happened. I'm just gonna say go away, stupid political thoughts. What was the
The
revolution?
revolution came to Ravachol from Grad, in Zara,
Potatoes again.
potato cards. It is literally an illness. A prion disease that leaves
I think he's using the word
parietal
literally wrong.
frontal lobe hidden
Like, are we talking
below
literally or figuratively?
a soft sponge-like mass of dementia, hallucination, and paranoia. The revolution is fatal familial insomnia, a hereditary prion condition passed from the Khoikhoi to the Occidentals, but not sexually.
Oh, thank God.
To trade roots and potate acid, the prime component of the potato.
Can I just give this guy some potatoes?
Enough of type mediocrity.
Okay, so what's C to F?
Tips, the F, are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid
What,
interest in them
what experiments?
worries me. Lesser races like the mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a masked woman
Why did I
and a
ask?
Seminese man. Only possible if the mother is masked and the father Seminese. The other way around, they fail to produce offspring. The mosquito is born sterile, like a donkey. All they have left is to ride customized motor carriages with
You know
hydraulic
what?
suspension, listening to aggressive El Mariachi music to vent their impotent despair.
I'll
Yeah.
just say enough.
It is cruel to entertain
So do I-
ourselves with
do
the
I now-
deformities of Satan. Were
Imagine
there
discussing
any
race theory for
able
4 hours
bodies
instead of just doing a job and removing the corpse from the tree. Okay,
You
I've understood.
understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it.
Will you let me into the harbour if I do
We
this?
will see.
Access to the Union is important for our investigation, but there may be another way in, without becoming a race theoretician.
Am I mildly worried he might take it seriously? The lieutenant thinks. Yes, I am, he concludes.
Sure, I accept
You
this.
need to internalize what you have heard here today, then return to me. This clarity does not come
Look,
instant. I cannot
can I-
possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere Vacholian. Your love for disco music and venereal disease.
Right, let's try and smack him with my crowbar. And if not, we'll have to figure out why he's racist. It'll be fine. Just knock him out. Ah, shit.
How did this happen? Your little fist is in his giant hand.
Maybe I should have took my gloves off.
It hurts.
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate
Fuck you.
alcoholic.
Your fist cracks in his hand like a ripe apple. Pain shoots onto your brain as he's twisting it more and more.
The words to the song have changed.
Alright, fine, but only because I don't want to die.
I am a violent drunk. Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further.
Wait, I can't try again? Ah, shit. Alright, fine. Oh, can I talk to you? What is
I'd
this?
appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random civilians. Because that won't get
I love how this whole time, Blood, you're like, oh, Moody's just listening to this racist. So I try and knock him out. I try and fuck him up, and he beats me up, and you're like, he was the one trying to provoke me.
And you're just going to let him manipulate you like that?
I can't promise. I might have to. I was fighting bad, unsavory ideologies. I'm a hero.
We are not here on some political quest. We are here to solve a crime. Don't make the situation any more volatile.
I can't promise that. Fuck
The
you.
lieutenant groans, but doesn't say anything.
Look, I have a crowbar. Why can I not just like fucking whoop, you know? Alright, so where are we going now? You're for giving a racist a platform. What about you? Can I knock you out as well?
Nice aggression with the native. Don't let the chief fool you next time. You don't need to be that up in his face. Give yourself space to move.
I don't want your approval
Not
either.
bad advice, actually. This might do the trick.
Let's talk about our right to work.
Go fight him.
No, I'm not a fighter.
Dick. I don't know what grit is. Oh. Okay, where else can we go? I spoke to you yet.
Welcome to Rivachol.
Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
Yeah, you tell him,
It's
Kim.
men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
So we are in limbo.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
Can I punch
I
him?
know exactly what you meant. You think my kind
Why is everyone so
doesn't belong
racist?
that I
Oh,
should
God.
watch myself and but you see,
Just shoot him.
I'm an
Shoot him.
officer of the
Shoot him.
RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air
Nice
between
skate
them
movie.
becomes
Do it
dense.
movie? Moody? Bruh, this is as bad as... I mean, it's not... Well, I don't know. It's as bad as Bioshock 3. It's still pretty rip. Don't worry, Kim. I've got your back.
You do make a cute couple. You know that.
The
Oh my God,
lieutenant
thank you.
exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
We have a couple of questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
Got a smoke?
No.
He's got his
Yeah,
right
Bioshock
hand
is
in
pretty...
his fucking hand. Snatch that shit out of his fat fingers. You need it after listening to his.
Then I'm gonna need the one you're smoking.
Can't have it.
I'm confiscating it as evidence.
Evidence of what? I haven't done anything.
I changed your mind, didn't
I
you?
bet. Sorry I couldn't be of any help.
What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and
That
wait
is
on
true,
your
to be fair.
situation.
If I could get a cool claw gun, that'd be pretty sick. What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
Apples?
Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had.
How'd you like
other
these
questions?
apples? And you punch him in the head.
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
What was the argument all about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the resources.
You know what I don't understand? It's like, why is it always the people that look like this that think that, like, you know, they're the master race?
Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge, you know. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Oh, so you're just racist. Makes sense.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books, huh? The science of...
I'm not just racist, I'm also homophobic.
Even if some people don't want to accept it.
Just because they look like that.
People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously.
I've made up
I
my
can
mind.
see
Do you want to
some
hear it?
merits in that.
Oh?
I think I can get down with racism. Yeah, I'm not down with this. Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Don't push your luck, runt.
Just fucking lap him on the head.
Looking for something odd?
Fucking shut up. I'm trying to read this. That much chunky at me. Oh wait, isn't this where I was meant to be? Meal team 6. Yo.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
Why do I feel like I've spoken to this girl in real life? Like that, like, I don't know if it, I don't know if it's because like I don't hear a lot of like British accents in games, but like
What's that magazine?
that's like the most generic like British woman I've ever heard. Like, what the fuck? What magazine are you reading?
You mean this? This is Pop Stars. It's got like famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to
I approve of this. Very futuristic. Tap on the girls
Chuckle,
kissing.
her raspberry flavored bubblegum, and nods. The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk.
What is
with
this
an
fruit?
apologetic half smile.
I don't know. Frit?
Wait, frit? Why is it written with 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
Okay, well I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but
Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything.
Hobocop.
I know it's there, but
I can nearly
haven't
be
seen it,
Hobocop.
so-
What? Fuck. How do I check? How do I? What do I do? Wait, I could actually. Oh my god. Wait, I can. You have to be not in a conversation. Okay. Wait, what? I really don't want advanced race theory clogging up my brain, I'm not gonna lie. How long has it been there?
I don't know really long.
Did you know the man who died?
Not really.
Does that mean you know him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
So what do you think happened?
I don't
Oh my
know.
god, you're so
No
useless.
need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for your help. Can you tell anything about this reality?
Reality? You mean what reality? Economic reality or
Maybe explore all options fully before internalizing the advanced race. Can you only have a limited amount? I guess you can. Sure, tell me about economic
really
reality.
know anything. I mean, I'm 15.
Oh. I don't like that. What about the physical reality then?
I don't know.
Why is a 15-year-old working in a shop? The people... What age do people start working? I started working at like 14. I probably shouldn't have been though. Where are we?
We're in Frick
No, but like where are we on a larger scale?
as mankind or as a nation.
Like where in the
or
world?
We're in Revachol, like on the Insulindian Isola.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What time is it?
I don't know. Look,
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still. It's apparent the clock
was
work.
the revolution?
when ordinary people take over the government and demands democracy.
Well, no, because like I was working like I'm pretty sure illegally, so like.
Yeah, it happened like. 50
But like
years
where I
ago or
work,
so.
like I don't think
Sorry,
you can
I'm
work.
not
Like I
very
don't
good
think
at this.
like where I
That
work
history
currently, I
for
think
me.
you can start working at 16. What's the coalition?
Our government? Or do you mean something else?
Alright, you know what?
Sorry,
You're
cool.
fucking useless, man. Like you're literally pointless. Like why did I even talk to you?
Robocop.
This is fucking sick.
Technically, you wouldn't be a cop anymore, but a hobo. That would mean game over for the cop chapter of your adventures. But who knows where the hobo part takes you? To the bar? The old L'Assommoir? To the pier or the sewers? To Le Royaume, where for 300 years they interred the dead. You could plunder royalist crypts for long-forgotten triple malt bourbon. Then fight the Arden-Macan beast that lurks the bottommost sepulchres. The secrets of the city are all yours.
I'm not gonna lie, like this doesn't seem very good. I mean, it's revealing a special stuff on the map. I'm always down for that. Yeah, fuck it. Sure, I'm a hobo cop now. Oh, I can't forget it though. Okay, sick. This place is infested with racists and scabs. Something tells me proper labour practice isn't something they're worried about. Good point. Good point. So what would the... being a hobo isn't that good. So what would the bonuses for advanced race theory be? Just like... So you'd rather advance racism than be a hobo cop? I don't get it. What's the... Shivers cap? I don't remember what Shivers is, I'm not gonna lie. How do I look at the breakdown of my character? Oh, this. Wait, this? No. Not this. This. Shivers. Tune into the city? Am I actually looking at the benefits of racism? Look, you're taking this out of context, okay? All I'm saying is the bonuses for being a hobo cop are kind of okay. You can only level each. Oh, okay, so this is how much you can level all of these up by. Okay, interesting. Man, I should have just fucking... I should have just gone straight. Normally I go for like charisma builds. Shivers as your intuition. Can I steal
You see
some?
several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf.
Croissant.
beneath the display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back. The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display.
What's that?
What is what? it's a raincoat. If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
Her attention is drawn to the raincoats. Stealing one undetected will never
Fuck.
be more difficult.
I mean, look, I need like 70p and then I can buy one. Can't retry red
A
checks.
small
Yeah.
cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Oh, yo, let's
Here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better
take
or
that.
something.
After the guy broke my arm.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says 1 bottle equals.
Didn't I
10
just
cents.
wait the tear machine?
Oh, that's the tear machine.
Yeah, but what is it?
It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like.
Yeah,
bottles
I
or
find
whatever.
more or
You
rare
put it in the
tear
machine,
as a
and it
hobo.
gives you money. You need a bag, I guess. We used to
Fuck's
have
sake.
some, but we gave them all out. So feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there. Some.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know that was a choice I was gonna have to make at some point. So
A colourful display of
I guess we'll go
cigarettes
stay in the
and
hotel.
bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer. There.
No, I wasn't crusty. So far, all I've managed to do is learn about the local infrastructure.
Wine, alcohol,
Someone tried to convince me to be racist,
love,
and then I became a hobo cop. Just take it in.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health, but I guess you already know that.
Do you sell any under-the-counter vices?
No, Frick only sells legal drugs, like the law says.
You have to pay for the damages caused? Yeah, no, but like, how am I gonna get like 130 quid in a day, you know? I kind of assumed that like, I could just kind of pay that back later. Okay, I spoke to you. What's this? How you doing, Krusty? You right?
the worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench.
Oh, can I just sleep on this?
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Kick it.
There is a hollow, saddened ring as you kick the Lavantorie mail collection box.
Oh,
It
I feel
sounds
bad now.
in disbelief even. Your toe has suffered damage. It hurts.
Cool. You really showed that mail collection box.
Just vibing? Nice, man. Did you buy Sons of the Forest in the end? You think it was
I
cool?
don't. Let's go.
Okay, well, pat the box. Good boy.
The mail collection box has no faith in your
Fuck.
psychopathic manipulation.
What are you? Yeah, can you give me a bag?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
I am the law.
I know, sir.
Okay.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
What kind of
It's a
store is
bookstore,
this?
sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime,
Speaking
Romance,
of child
and
labour,
biographies of famous
fuck.
people.
This place is a shithole, man. Why does anyone want to live here?
Hold your horses, little girl.
What's a book?
That is a book. They have stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really long letter.
Okay, what's a
A
postcard?
postcard is a small cardboard picture. You can write a few words on the other side and send it to your friend or beloved.
If you don't want to. Oh, yeah, no, good
Board
point.
games are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones, but sailors here mostly buy cards.
Okay, well,
My
thanks.
pleasure. Anything else you'd like to know?
Can I ask you some
Okay,
questions?
sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have.
Who
I hope
are
they're
you?
about books. My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance.
Plaisance?
Plaisance.
Plaisance.
Minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
Okay, so why are you standing out here in the
I'm
cold?
signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime and biographies are famous.
Such a good trooper you are. What? No, I don't want to pat her head. I should have a word for the store
Oh,
owner.
no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
But shouldn't you be at school?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Isn't going to school more important than this?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
How's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Oh, God.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, in some kind of doubt. In
what
shoulders.
way?
Cursed in the way that makes them
Why
say
does
that
that chick
no
look like
business has
Alfred
ever really
Hitchcock?
thrived here, sir. That they all go...
Ass up.
I wouldn't really say it like that, but I guess so.
It sounds so serious. I should probably look into this.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes, please do look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games you asked about are also there, sir.
Enough about the curse for now.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
Okay, let's just... I don't give a shit. What are these? Rose Pistol Half Naked Dame. So this is just like... Oh, book about pate? Fuck yeah. Fucking give me that book. Right, let's talk to the mum and be like, hey, can you stop using your child for labour, please?
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundal somewhere.
Look through the display.
Rows and rows of Hyundala men blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Hyundal and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Hyundal. Return to Hyundal. And
Bruh, no joke, I fucking
Man
love
from
pate.
Hyundal and
Like,
the
I
Hyundal
really love
man.
pate. Like, I used to have pate on toast quite a
Maybe
lot.
100. Man from Hyundal and the sages at the end of the world. Man from Hyundal and the false god. Man from Hyundal and the scorched earth. Man from Hyundal, the Hyundal colonies.
Is that
Man
all?
from Hyundal and the swamp beast. Man from Hyundal and the snow crabs. Not even close. Man from Hyundal in hell. Man from Hyundal and the forest of slaves.
Okay.
Man.
Okay, important question. If I take this pain threshold check and I lose, do I die? And what are the consequences of that? You know what? Fuck it. Don't tell me. It'll be funny.
A twinge.
Oh, thank God.
Makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching.
You had to cover for a dude for 7 months? That's fucked. Ugh, what is it?
Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular man from Hyundal in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne.
I genuinely
A
was
woman
expecting to
sits
die
on
there.
the throne, leering at the man. She's laughing at him, belittling him. Between the throne and the Hyundala man lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow of the woman's head looks like a pair of devil horns.
Aren't all
The
women
title
devil
reads,
women?
Man from Hyundal and the Devil Woman. Especially those leering types who seem to wear nothing but an armored bikini. There's also some sort of a snake lizard beast slithering around.
Kids
her
black
at
and
the
drunk for
chest-shoulder
3
region.
days. Discusses race theory. That's reaching for a book.
The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Hyundal novels.
Tell me about the Muscle Man books.
Man from Heimdall, a very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books.
Why is so popular?
Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do.
Okay, which one should I start
What
with?
does it matter? They're all the same. However, the customer is always right, they say. If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Heimdallerman, the man from Heimdall. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
So do books upgrade my stats maybe? Like a lot of RPGs have? Oh, no, don't click on that. What's this?
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Let's have a look at the
An endless
Wirral-related
variety of
merchandise.
source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of
Anything
Wirral,
that really
Cavern of
catches my eye.
Belkrag. There's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements module. The side panel notes a fantastic
25 real?
new maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 real. Nonsense for anemic Beano clods.
What board games do you
Wonderful
have here?
board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure, or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda, a very educational
God,
game
they
for
sound
those
boring.
interested in geography. Browbritter is a fun game of economic competition.
Monopoly,
It can get
gotcha.
quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends or family?
Do I have friends?
Are you actually friends? Or just colleagues thrown together by circumstance?
Kids, friends, chicks, I have all
Then
those.
you're a lucky man, officer. Children are the greatest of treasures.
Okay, so why is yours
For
outside?
playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations.
Yay.
It'll cost 12 real.
What about all these world
Lousy
things?
auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types. You know, who are into those kind of things.
What does that
Personally,
mean?
I don't like it. Not at all. I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts.
Yeah, true.
That they have rituals where they try to summon entities.
Okay, you're boring me. What is this? Sports magazines. And then there's stuff up here. Can I go upstairs or should I get mad at... Oh, can I... Oh, what's this?
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
I'm just going to pull open the curtains.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
I'm a police officer. I need to get in there.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
Is this about a curse?
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees. I told you. Now please step away from the curb.
Fuck
no.
it.
Please
Just open them.
talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
There is something mysterious about the curtains. You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron-shaped cage-like trinket.
Alright, I'm going to ignore them for now. What a freak.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name, Big Money.
This is
although
what they were
it's
calling me
also
when I phoned up the station.
crime fiction is a disgrace. An asinine, misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police officers. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads.
You could rip them open.
Dead ends.
Yeah, I mean,
What's
I
more,
kind of
they
want to, but I think I'm going to talk to her first.
psychological hardships of
I don't want her to kick me out before I can explore.
the worst days of their lives. Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf?
Sure.
You see Dick Mullen on the job. Get Me Mullen. The Stalwart Adventures of Richard P. Mullen. Dick Mullen and the Murder in the Orchard. The Sordid Affair of Dick Mullen. A killing is declared.
Oh my god.
Dick Mullen in the Murder House. The Final Case of Dick Mullen. An Obvious Lie. Dick Mullen in the Clock Tower. The Ordeals of Dick Mullen.
I wonder what this is
Dauntless Dick. Dick
a
Mullen's
parody
funeral
of.
pyre.
Like, is
The
this
murder of Dick
like
Mullen.
meant to be like a... Wait, Dick Mullen dies?
Oh, turns out he faked it
Ah, okay,
to solve
so-
the case. Yes, there's also the Dame Who Did It. Farewell, my Mullen. Faking death seems
Like,
to be common
is
trope
this meant to be
in
kind of like a
series.
taking a piss out
The
of
morbid tales of
Sherlock
Dick Mullen.
Holmes? And then like obviously the
Died
like
in
Hyamdala was probably Conan, right?
Tragedy calls for Dick Mullen. Another one with fake death. And, of course, Dick Mullen, the murderer. In order to catch a murderer, Dick Mullen must become the murderer. After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question.
Who is
that
Dick
matters.
Mullen?
Who is your attempt to grasp at the answer fails?
Fuck.
It seems very close by, pulsating just out of reach.
Tome of Fascist Magic. Amazing.
The plaque on the shelf reads, biographies of famous people.
I don't know,
You see
I
a
should
large
read more,
variety of
honestly.
names, none of which ring a bell. Browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. None of these seem important or relevant. It's all just vapid egoism. Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz, by one Cecilia Averbrook.
Who's that?
High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane graces the cover. Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called the Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs and
Nice.
cocaine into the other. Next to that, Revacholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy stands in front of a rundown drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse though, but not too long. I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead, take your time. Time is common.
Okay, you seem like a bit of a cunt. So I'm definitely gonna open these, but let's talk to you first.
Welcome to Crime Romance.
Yeah, I don't care.
Welcome. And please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Can you give me some money?
Sir, don't be ridiculous. I certainly will not give you money. I would be doing you a grave psychic disfavor.
I think with reading, you actually have to focus on it to like take it in, you know. But you really Trainspotting really made me want to reread it, so I need to find the trilogy at some point. I also I actually found a couple of books I wanted to read a little while back. So I have this I can't remember. It's not called Yaoi anymore, but there's like a Yaoi book that I kind of wanted to read. There was also I don't think I can show it on stream because it has a swastika on it, but there was a Nazi Germany history book that I wanted to read. It was like It's like a little breakdown of like how everything happened, pretty much. I thought that'd be very disgusting and interesting to read. Then I also have The Myth of Sisyphus that I've been meaning to read for ages. I don't know. At one point I got really into like wanting to read lots of fancy and intelligent books, and then I got like
One has to
lazy.
earn one's success, even if one is a police officer. Handouts are nothing but manipulation. All they do is make you
God, I
dependent.
want to crowbar you in the head so bad.
Son, you got destroyed there. What an idiot you are.
So you do need the store.
am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Your daughter is the one outside, right?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she
I
at
played
her post
Hades.
doing her
Shit.
job like a
I need to
proper
play
girl?
Hades at some point. Yeah, of course she was.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking
I'm
with
not
her?
gonna grade her.
Come now. It's not personal. It's about proper sales practices and market research. I expect an answer.
She's very polite and helpful.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
Okay, well, you're handling her wrong.
Mind your own business, sir. In our society, people don't get to tell each other how to raise their children. It's none of your or anyone's business.
But I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child
You
labour.
must be kidding. There's nothing like that happening.
Okay, well, how much do you pay her?
Good, sir. What does a young child do with money anyway? No, I save it for her as a fund. She's
God,
securing her
you're
financial
terrible.
future out there.
Okay, I guess I was mistaken.
Indeed. Are we done with the jokes now?
Yes, we've had quite enough fun here. Right.
Alright, let's change the
The woman
subject.
before you scans the store. Her shoulders
Well,
rigid and
the girl
tense.
outside mentioned it was
Every now
cursed.
and then,
Cursed? Who said that? Annette? I will have a word with her. This place is not cursed. It has a robust.
Okay, but why are you so uptight about these curtains?
I already told you. It's just a storage room for employees. I don't understand why it's so important.
You're gonna unchart. Yes!
Just let it go, officer. Go buy some goddamn books. You're supposed to be drawn to the books.
If it's just a storage room, it wouldn't hurt if I peeked inside, right?
No! Okay, fine. It's because this place is cursed. Just like Annette said, they don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything?
Why didn't you just tell me right away?
It's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail. The negativism, it's dangerous. Talking about the void wraiths angers them.
such wraiths may prove a formidable enemy. Suit up.
How does it manifest?
It's the curse of
Oh,
financial
whoops.
distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
Curse is so much worse than you can imagine. It's a disease eating at the very foundation. Okay, I will skip through that. Oops.
Didn't that curtain just move?
Annette mentioned previous tenants have experienced financial troubles.
It's not just that, officer. We're dealing with something supernatural here. It's the cacodemons feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements. There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here.
Have we sought help from anyone?
Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists, and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards. The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building. Even though now I fear it's not enough.
Is your pendant part of the wards as well?
Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books.
Scummy.
There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example. It's guaranteed to boost sales.
Okay, well, would
15%.
you like me to investigate this curse?
Most certainly not. I don't want anyone who's not familiar with the psychic arts to get involved in this mess.
Yo,
Get away.
who guru? This woman looks like she's been on local school
Spirit
council. Bro, this woman is a
Return to their
bitch.
slumber.
She's so irritating. Convince her. 28%, how bad can it be?
Slither up to her.
Okay,
Slither
right.
to her. Show her what world-class.
So okay, can we just talk about how last stream I hit not a single fucking check, right? This stream I've hit 2 quite like below 50% checks. What the fuck? Ma'am, I came here to help. I've handled tyrannatural situations before.
Are you sure? Don't think I haven't seen charlatans before.
I have returned from the void.
You're no paradetective. You look nothing like one.
Fuck.
And you're clearly a drinker. Pardon me for being so blunt, but...
Hey now, hey. You need the booze to focus.
Exactly.
The lieutenant keeps his usual stony calm. He silently picks out his notebook. Go ahead then, rock her world, he thinks. I'll compose some notes.
I've had my share of drinks, but only because the spectrum is parapsychologically taxing. Yeah.
How do you know all this?
Because I'm a fucking psychic,
Here we
bitch. I'm the Void Revenant. I have the powers to debad all the bad energies.
I should have realised. A pattern lies within the fabric.
She has to
The
pay
hand
me
of
for this,
fate
surely,
guides
though,
us.
right?
Our meeting couldn't have been mere chance.
Perhaps you truly are the one to deliver this woman from the doom.
But I am not the only one at risk. I have to think of my daughter. You are certain you can help us? Keep us safe?
I'm not gonna try.
I can't allow
I really want to.
damage to the tower.
I really want to be like, yeah, that's a kid, but he's already done with my shit. So yeah, the Phantoms are no match for me.
If you promise, good officer, then you might be our last hope. Do you swear it?
On my honor.
Thank you, sir. There's one more thing I haven't told you about yet. The entity.
Do not act surprised. You know of these things, sire.
Of course, the entity. I have sensed its
You
presence.
have? The entity takes the form of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she must be connected to the curse ever since I first saw her. Did you know that she lives inside the chimney?
Ah, the passage between heaven and hell, of course.
Yes, that chimney is part of the building's central furnace, and it's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains. God knows what she's doing there.
Sorry, I'll figure it out.
Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask.
I bet it's just gonna be like some homeless woman.
Building.
Like, it's just some homeless woman living in like the walls.
Here's the key to the warded door behind the curtains. Take it. Oh, and please do return to me after you've looked round. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse. What you discover.
You know, I really do feel like this might be a teacher I had at one point.
Unbelievable darkness and ruin.
Alright, goodbye for now. Let's go. Oh,
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to... You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
right, this is fine. Hair dryers. This is me. This is 16-year-old me. I see David Bowie and just think, oh god.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms.
I mean, I would love to do this, but I think I'm gonna die, so I'm just gonna unlock it.
After exerting some force, you manage to turn the key. It's eerily silent. The door slides slightly open, letting a draft of cold air into the
Kim,
room.
maybe you should go first.
Detective, you're the one in charge.
Feel my cock crawling back into my body. Alright, let's go. Hello, homeless woman. Oh, can I... Sand is dripping. Ugh. Oh, what do you
is
want?
this place?
Looks like a gym to... It's an adventure.
No, it's a gym. Though it looks like no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us.
We do.
Don't forget to take it out of your bag before we move on.
An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
I'm sure it's just an irregular abandoned
Sounds good.
house. Oh, really thought that said like clitoris then. Oh, can I work out?
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast is dealing with. Lift them. There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard. Why does it feel so familiar?
Is this familiar because I'm a weightlifter?
No, it's not that. It's the stale smell of rubber, the squeaky sound of sneakers, your bruised
Look,
knee against the back.
we'll get to the dead body, Sparky. I'm exploring.
Then
I'm policing. Leave me alone.
it's just a memory.
It's a trap, Kim. I really want to roll for 17%, but I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. It's a trap.
Alright,
It's a trap.
Wait me for that. Better not touch it then.
I don't. What kind of bastard would just remove the collars? Should be a felony.
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come to that.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Shit. I'm dead. Oh.
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw.
Yeah, I'm guessing this is bad.
Very, very bad. This is
Let's
the
try
end.
to remain conscious.
All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so bad. You don't even see your face.
Fuck.
Like you always thought you would. You only see pain and fear.
Okay, how do I?
Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away. Though
Shit.
abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the
Do I wait? Do I have to start all over again now?
Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart
My
attack,
late reload.
his
Okay.
heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder.
Let's find out. Okay, it's fine. We got an autosave. Whew. Okay, I was a little bit worried there. Not gonna lie. Alright, yeah. Blah blah. Something over here. Like then androgyny. Yeah. Unmasculinity. Blah blah blah.
A heavy door with a missing head
Unlock the
after
door.
exerting some
Open the door and enter. Should I go for it again? Are all the checks predetermined, or is it rolled every time? Yeah. It's a gym.
Yes, I
Blah,
doubt
blah,
it.
blah, blah.
feeling right.
Let's just keep going. Clitoris fortius. What's this? I gotta.
Barbell. Why does it feel so familiar?
Let's just do it. Let's try again. Fuck! Alright, well.
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure.
Okay.
It's spreading.
It just happened.
It's many years of combined self-neglect.
Alright, we'll just let it go.
There's no shame. Cop suffers final heart.
God damn it. Alright. Fine, I'll stop doing it.
You see a setup. You see.
Oh, wait. Was that not my save? Was this one, right?
You see.
Oh, right, yeah, she goes, oh, okay, yeah. Right, this. Loneliness, the hairdryers, androgyny, portrait of a man.
A heavy door with
Unlock the door. Okay. Fine. Right. So, oh, there's stairs. Okay. So, blah blah blah.
Barbell lies. It's 6 there. Why does it feel so?
Is it familiar because I'm a weightlifter? It's a trap.
The weights may fall off.
I don't care about safety hazards.
Smashed into the bottom.
Okay, leave. Talk to Kim quick.
What is this place?
It's Neverworld.
It's a gym. I doubt.
An eerie feeling. Right?
Sounds good.
Well, that's creepy. Oh wait, I haven't been right-clicking. In theory, I could just keep save scumming and then, like, probably pass it at some point, right? Oh my god, I'm getting all the money. I could probably buy a book after this. The fuck is that? Yeah, it's Ask. How's it going, man? I finished Alien. Thankfully. oh yeah, no, 100%. Like, rolling with the punches is more fun. I'm just saying, like, in general, like, if it's rerolled every time, you probably could just save scum it, right? Did you play the hours you're off stream? No.
The radio computer.
I finally finished this section. How you did today anyway, man? You doing good?
This is the Ream Civic radio computer, model RC5120.
I'm just gonna turn it on.
Equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream.
Don't I have increased interfacing, right?
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring.
Disco Elysium. So I'm playing blind and I'm also playing on hardcore mode. So far I have died twice to heart attacks, but technically only once. What's in the compartment?
It's empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected. The filament you have would fit perfectly inside the compartment. Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking. A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. Have you stirred the ghost of the doomed commercial area from its rest? Could this be its dismembered heart beginning to flutter? The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned horn, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
What's the production schedule?
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
Okay, thanks.
That was a question. Have you inserted it into the core?
Yes.
Good. Please repeat the password.
I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Why did you call me Fortress Accident?
Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to.
Do you have any other information?
One moment. Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
This interactive call-in radio game.
Any other questions?
What are you, a machine, or are you alive?
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
Okay, but where are you and how did you know where I am?
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian Repeater Station. It's my job to know where you are, Fortress Accident. As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios. Now, please tell me if
Okay,
there's
that's all
anything
for
else
now.
I can do, Fortress Accident. Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the... Nothing happens.
Look inside.
Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, in a black marker, the production.
So... Oh, no, don't go there. Is the password somewhere here?
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker. The mesh spreads over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
For what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
Of course, the anatomy of the curse.
Perhaps. The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants. They must have had massive airwidth. These things don't come cheap.
So if it's a game, then who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
Why do you say that?
The schedule. I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
What else?
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages. Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles.
This is a fucking sick drop.
Schemes, like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections. These live, 20-head creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins, casting wax-based magic, translucent welkins, with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins, hailing from the vast emptiness of sun. Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind? One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Sure, this is important.
It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a welkin supremacist.
Why are we back with the racism again?
All non-welkin races will be purged. The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them purged. Imagine a world filled only with welkin, green welkin, dread welkin, and the high welkin to rule them all.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little welkin creatures.
One of them is a welkin supremacist.
Political commentary. That one has a great beard too.
Why would anyone spend so much time on this?
Some people really like building a world, I think. Even if it's just for a game.
This is going to get very meta, I think. Who are these creatures? Who drew them? Are they real?
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
Well, let's move on from the welkins.
Just look at the details. So much effort.
Inspect the photos.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, Boreal, Dvorg.
I got talking to someone about D&D today, and it made me realise how much I want to play it.
Albeit dark and cold,
with like a good group of people that I'd fit in with, you know?
in its own way, like egg. or morphine. A much-needed respite from our own world.
That's quite cool.
A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun,
That's very
drifting
cool.
through the universe." This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money.
What happened?
As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details."
Inspect
The
the plans.
handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "Wirral untethered," and "Heat death of the universe."
Okay, so I think call in tune out is the password.
Tiles on the cube are still...
Kim, hello.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
Someone tried to exercise the curse using technology?
No, that's not it. I think...
Like he's ready to lay out a fine theory, crafted together like a puzzle box.
It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
Has anyone ever done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry. But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an interinsulary game before. We just don't have the technology.
How are they planning to do
Through
that?
call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio.
So it's just roll 20.
Then there's the game master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
His fascination has swept aside other concerns for the moment. He's a little hooked. Coordinating so many games would take a whole switchboard of people, possibly divided into sub-frequencies.
And this was a role-playing game?
Indeed, those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the We Were board game, with heat death thrown in.
What do you think happened to the company?
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
Wow.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality.
This world is kind of lonely. Let's finish it.
It's too late for that, I'm afraid.
Rip.
Okay, let's keep moving.
So I feel like maybe I should upgrade some of these because wait, level ups. Oh yeah, true. I feel like paying threshold is what's getting me killed at the moment. Wait.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering,
Press play
casting
again.
the framework in a soft glow. The speaker comes to life.
Good afternoon. Please repeat.
Let's try the password.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Can you give me a hint?
No.
Is it my birthday?
Still no.
Please open this
I
thing.
am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament.
I'm afraid we are not doing that. Unless we...
Now, can you please repeat?
Okay, I don't know.
Don't worry.
Fortnite accident.
Okay, that's
Thank
all.
you.
Tiles on the cube.
Remove.
The filament slides out.
So how do can I inspect? Cube like crystal segments. Endurance does, okay. Ah, okay, yeah. Ah, gotcha. Okay, was there anyone over here that I didn't like? Okay, let's just keep going. We'll see if we get a password later. More money? Hey, more money. Oh, thank God. There's a fridge? Is this a...
terrifying ice bear.
That's so fucking cool.
In its belly, the door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red.
Let's just crack open the door.
A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble.
Bro, I would love that. A fucking fridge bear? That's sick.
Inside of a refrigerator. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun. The shells are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge
password? Password?
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Examine the wrappers.
A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like a fridge.
What's a giant bear-shaped fridge doing here?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
So they tried to sell ice cream from this hyper carnival?
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity behind this thing must be catastrophic.
Legit, this is horrifying. So if I unplug this, is that going to stop them costing so much electricity money? There's a hidden doorway. Sick. Okay, hang on, let me go turn this fucking thing off. Wait, no, what was the note? What was the...
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
My girlfriend has just gone home, so I'm going to go say hi to her very quickly, and I'm going to get myself a drink. But I will be right back, and then we'll see what the magnet says. Yeah. I'm coming back. I want the world to know. Let it show. I'm coming. Oh. Alright. Does it say anything interesting?
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active. Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Sully Swaff.
Wonder who wrote the note.
Looks like someone from that radio game company upstairs. I'm a little surprised they just left their property lying here.
Maybe they had to leave in a hurry.
That's a plausible hypothesis.
Well, who's the illiterate ginger?
Some local miscreants, probably. There are tons of them running around in Martinez.
Okay, well, we know where the frozen ice cream maker is.
Officers to deal with them.
And then this is the filament memory. Fuck.
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker.
Should I just unplug them
nearby.
both? I'll unplug them
An
both.
electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now. Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Why did you do that?
It's black, it's not like the red one. What?
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything. The electric distribution board now has one cable missing.
Wait, am I not meant to unplug the black one? Nice. Oh, fuck. No. Oh, no. Can I... Oh, I can't get back there. Okay.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Okay, I don't think I need to do this right now. Hang on.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Turn the ice cream crank, I guess?
Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping. It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet or an entrepreneur. What better to assuage the creeping sense of failure than some frozen...
Wait, hang on, what? What did the note say?
The note is written with... Someone has scribbled. S. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important.
With the
I'd do it
off-site
myself
copy
if I lived
in the...
a
So it's
civilized
in
place
here, I
with a
just
freezer.
can't...
It belongs inside a radio computer. Storing...
It's like the production schedule you found.
I kind of thought by,
Both cables are unplugged somewhere. A machine hums along with the current. Happy and contented.
I kind of thought that turning it off would help me get into it. Where was the doorway? Stop busted guns? Hello?
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall.
Look
It's
around the
too
secret
dark
room.
to see in.
Seems like an old bunker from the Revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache.
There's a hole in the wall.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole.
Yeah, go on.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Oh, inspect rifles.
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest. But one catches your eye. Bolt-action model with a fine wood stock.
I can go shoot the racist. Fuck yes.
Than the others.
This one looks nice.
It's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way.
What does a rifle here mean?
It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say.
It's coming right for us. Bro, just... literally all I want is this password. Okay, so, oh fuck.
The bear's eyes are dead and empty.
Oh, that's
Ice
sad.
inside the fridge. A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
What is this thing?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney. No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only
Look
dead
inside
rats.
the furnace.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or
This is
several
where
voices
the entity
talking
was supposed to
to
be
each other.
living.
Near the smoke chamber, upstairs.
What are you doing?
I think I can hear someone talking upstairs.
Wait, really? Should investigate. See if someone's upstairs.
What would smearing my hands with coal do? Oh. Oh my god, please. So upstairs through here. Oh.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
Just want to ask some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Child, converse with me.
Murder was the case they gave me.
Can you like stop throwing rocks at his dead body?
Kuno's got this.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno.
Oi, police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
Love it in the dick.
Excuse me?
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Stop throwing rocks at my crime scene.
Kuno, yeah, right in the mouthful.
Shits himself.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
Wait, what
You will
forces?
see.
Are you kids' siblings?
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
You kids often play in this yard?
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
I might have questions later, but let's talk about
Yeah,
something else.
whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
What do you know about the body?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno. Pig's choking. He's totally choking.
Kim, help me out here.
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fucking. Kuno uses the fucking for target practice.
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
Do you know how it got there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, so where did you go?
I don't know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Where's Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Have you seen anyone suspicious?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty Kuno.
More on this
You're
later.
testing Kuno's patience here.
God, I want to shoot him so bad. Who's Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
So you refer to yourself in the third person?
The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
This is literally what it's like walking down the street in the UK.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Ray!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah? Get out of here before the Kuno beats the shit out of you.
Yeah, that's right. Drag your fat ass out of here, fat
How
boy.
do you get your shit so clean?
Bye! Got fucked by the Kuno. We alright? You wanna get fucked again? Come back.
Wait, hang on. So... What?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Sure, let's go first. Ah, shit.
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eating them all up now. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
I wish I was fucking dead. Fuck you.
He
Fuck
watches
you.
you melt down stoically from behind the lenses of his glasses. Nothing you can say would make you feel any better now. Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown. He now lives under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passers-by, shouting, "I never loved that woman." When asked to comment, former colleagues objected to the theory that his psychological disintegration was precipitated by his wife leaving him. It's because the Furrows lost that match, said Captain Ptolemy Price, once the man's superior officer. It's because he couldn't get a big gun from acquisitions, and anyway, police work really burns you out after a while. Satellite officer Jean-Vic Mayer, the deranged former cop's partner, commented. Sergeant Mac Torson, another former colleague, did not propose any theories, merely saying, whatever happened to him wasn't about birds.
Okay.
Fucked, that's all.
So... Can't help but notice... we fucked up. So what we're gonna do... Did we acknowledge this?
A thick layer of coal dust
Let's smear my hands with
the
coal.
furnace. A lush layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles.
Not true, because I have gloves.
Maybe you could paint something with this coal. Leave a cave painting for future archaeologists. No, that would be stupid. Still, it's good to have this dirt on you. Real men wear coal for makeup.
Maybe it's the voices of the entity.
You're right. The rooms do look like they're connected, but malignant entities don't exist.
Oh no, not
At least not
blackface.
the supernatural kind.
I'm probably gonna kick it because I want to hurt myself again. Okay, so... Is this where it came from? It is. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. we're gonna save here. And we're gonna switch over because I've been playing this for like 2 hours and I literally have done nothing. So we're gonna wrap up on Disco Elysium for now, and we are gonna go play some Overwatch because I need to go shoot some shit. I don't know Lex is around, so we're gonna go say hi. I almost progressed the plot. Honestly, this. So here's the thing, right? When I play RPG games like this, I love just having the time to just like wander around and like explore everything. So